Hi villagers, I'm better now. I'm no longer parched. I don't know. I know I'm trying to build a community. I have a lot of things I want to talk about, but at the same time, I don't know, I'm holding back. Not like I'm holding back, I'm just thinking, what if people find this thing repetitive? What if people think this thing makes no sense? And I don't know, it just kind of kills my joy. But what I wanted to actually tell you guys was that I read something about this writer, Susan Sontag, where she said 10% of the population will always be cruel and 10% of the population will be inclined to compassion or will always be compassionate or merciful. The remaining 80% can be moved in either direction. Now, what she said was that, or what she implied was that this remaining 80% are like, that's the real work the society has, or they are the society itself. So they will always, whichever voice is louder, that's the voice they're going to listen to, they're going to honor. So if you have the voice of cruelty being louder, guess what? The 80% are going to listen to that voice. And if we have the 10% compassionate people being louder, people are going to be more compassionate. But I feel like that's not really true. I have like a counter argument after I sat down with it and I thought about it for a very long time. Just look at my sister crawling. Did I just knew you would do something like that. So okay, so I thought about it and I thought, what is actually that factor that determines which voice is louder and which voice is not? Which brings me to a conclusion that these percentages are never equal. The 80% population that can be moved in either direction can be constant, but you see that 10% compassion, 10% cruelty is never like that. It is probably, whichever voice is louder is probably because they have more people on their side. If you have cruelty being the order of the day, simple, that's because we have, let's say, 15% of the population being cruel, and guess what, the 80% are going to follow the loudest voice. Don't forget that. So I feel like it's never equal. Like that 20% is never equal between the cruel people and the compassionate people. But that's just my arguments. So villagers, what do you think about that? But that's just me. I think that's the beauty of works like this, because everybody can have an opinion. Like, you're entitled to your own opinion. And let me tell you, if I hear another point of view different from mine, to be honest, I would be glad. And if you want to actually go and look for this work, it doesn't actually exist per se. They are just inferred from her other works. She didn't exactly say it like that. People just took out that quote, but I sat down with it and I thought about it, and I've been listening to her works. Sorry, I said listening. I've been reading. Oh goodness, I'm so silly. Anyways, I look cute. I think I do. I know I do. Anyways, goodbye villagers. And this Susan Sontag write-up, I actually posted about it on my blog. So if you feel like, oh, my voice is so or you simply cannot take all of your time listening to this, you can simply go on my blog. Okay, I'm going to put it here. I think this side is longer, so I'm going to write it here. Okay, I'm going to put it here. So you can also click the link in my bio and you'll find it there. Guys, I'm simply looking at the camera because I look pretty.